Hi guys, we got YouTube as well going for the fourth day of this retreat. It's Tuesday, talking about being in the body. Got some people, of course, watching this live and other people watching it later, either on YouTube or IGTV. That's the beauty of it. We moved some energy yesterday. Some people fell asleep. It was kind of a different vortex. We kind of shifted from the kind of almost like from the first part of the retreat to the second part, so you could really feel a shift, and that's fun. Kind of changes the body. Can everybody hear me? So I hear some yes. I'm not completely naked. I still have something, a little towel on me, just kind of comfy. I like a comfy lifestyle. Well, also a lifetime. I like this comfy lifetime, which is kind of the ease of life, kind of daring to allow life to kind of become more comfy. That is kind of what we're intending here. So we got some people coming in. That's cute. Other people will pop in later. And we will read a little bit from my book. And if it's glitching, that's because there's much energy going on. I had some people falling asleep during my retreat yesterday. Kind of shifted the energy dynamic. Kind of moved from the body and into kind of the being, and kind of what we're talking more about today. And of course, I have some other people DMing me, and kind of people are feeling some emotional stuff coming up, either in your dreams, or you're sleeping bad, or you're feeling anxious, or pain in your body. All these things are kind of what you are choosing to kind of bring in, because that's also when the energy expands through the body. It will be uncomfortable in a way, whether it is emotionally uncomfortable, physically uncomfortable, mentally uncomfortable. That is the beauty of these, that we're kind of taking time to actually opening up the channels, the energy. So we kind of talked about flirting the other day, and yesterday we kind of talked about kind of levels of body or awakening through the body into being, which is the fourth level. And the energy of our body is kind of like layers of consciousness. So there's like heavier layer, there's like more emotional layers, there's like more mental layers. But because we are kind of, our consciousness is kind of layers of energy consciousness. So most of us we are connected to all these layers. Ever since we're little, we have them all. And sometimes when we drink, or we party, or we suddenly get into a car, we jump between these layers. And this kind of happens kind of unconsciously. But here we're kind of, the focus is to kind of bring a sense of faith, because faith is where our consciousness there to relax and allow that we can start moving through these layers more effortlessly. Know that when we kind of move, and we feel these different layers all the time, and we move through them doing different things, when we're with our husband or wife, when we're with our friends, when we're kids, when we're at work, when we do different hobbies, when we're in the shower or masturbate or different stuff. So in all these layers, we have kind of found ways of flirting with them. So when I use the word flirting, that has been kind of become a strategy, become a technique. We can see it we see it in our parents. They move between these layers. Our friends, so we perceive this ever since we're little. And it's like a monkey. We can sense that they're doing it because we're so little and open and in tune when we're little, that we literally can sense that people are what they're doing. And then gradually we will kind of copy those strategies. So then these games is a sense of flirting, but then that's where games become kind of a manipulation. So when I talk about flirting, I'm not talking about the manipulation to try to get something. You have to understand that the teachers that you've had, your parents, different stuff, they have their games and they've learned from their parents and society through millennia, through thousands of years. And when people have gotten stuck and they're not able, they will try to run from it. When you feel something and somebody says it's bad, or shame or fear, we run from them. We want to run from them. We want to run from the energy. We want to run from clients or work or friends or husbands or wives or kids. So these flirting techniques that we have kind of built have become gradually one of desperation, and that we want to run from life. But in all essence, then we're running from ourselves. We have kind of lost faith. So that's what we're taught. We have lost, that people have lost faith. And once in a while you meet somebody that has, oh, that was cute. You meet somebody that kind of has faith some places. So the focus on what we kind of are wanting is not to run from it. We're kind of seeking peace and tranquility and relaxation and bliss in ourselves. But then since we're always running to find something, either we drink or we do stuff, we get our way. So we have kind of controlled it, whether we do this with our mind or our emotions, our body, we can kind of get our way, put pressure on somebody, put pressure on ourselves, put pressure on our emotions, put sulk, whine, flirt, say something nice to get something. All this is kind of flirting, but in a way that is a strategy of flirting. What I'm talking about is that the essence of flirting is actually from purity. When you're in these different layers, when you let them be and you don't necessarily need to fight them, you sink into your being. And there, life is a natural flirting when you are just enjoying and a natural lovemaking with your body, natural lovemaking with your emotions, a natural lovemaking with your mind. So it's easy to kind of get confused because I flirt with him to get a new husband, or I flirt for him to get a new wife, or to get a raise, or to get a new job, or to to get control of the space. So in a way, the first 3 days we're kind of in the body, and now we're more in the being. The being is more like they're more maturity. They're into like enjoy and have faith that where you are, you have energies that you still have to digest over time. This is something that needs to take time. And they're to have faith that we can release and gradually uplift the energy and relax. That is what we're doing here. And then we often think, well, I want to do it all by myself. I want to figure it out, and I'm smart. Well, that's often an escape that you don't actually want to do it. You want to just escape and kind of run away from responsibility, or run away from your body, or run away from, you want to manipulate your food, or manipulate this, or manipulate that, relationships, and get your way. So that's the beauty. We're going to move through layers of being, layers of energy in your body, emotion, mind. We're moving through them all the time. So it can be a little confusing. But the beauty of these retreats is that we kind of blow open energy, so we can start suddenly have more faith and start to enjoy this process. Even if it's uncomfortable at times, we start moving through these layers and start to have faith that, wow, you can actually enjoy pain. You can enjoy being pushed down. You can enjoy emotions. You can enjoy sadness. You can enjoy the minds. You can enjoy emptiness. You can enjoy feeling lost in your life, or feeling that you have failed in your life. All these things are just descriptions of that we often use to kind of describe that we feel stuck. The more you feel in being, you're unstuck. But you still have to allow yourself to be stuck, because that's allowing yourself to have a body. You have to dare to be stuck, so that you can move in and out, and that kind of then your focus, your energy, your awareness become a breath that moves itself. It's effortless. So that's cute. I'm still waiting for some people to reach out and say how they're doing. Some people have, and some people haven't. Everybody's doing it in their own space. And some people will reach out like after the retreat. Everybody's playing in their games, in their flirting games. But then from the games, we can move into no games, where we just relax and there's ease and flow and beauty and bliss. So let's move into the second part. Let's take a little break. If you're new, we're having a few minutes where we just kind of allow ourselves to go to the bathroom, or get into some comfies, or having a glass of wine, or wherever you are, and then we will release this beautiful energy of today. And I will see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, there is some good energy coming in here. We are live for the second part. If you're new, try to find a place where you can sit back, or maybe you're doing a shower and listen to it while you're showering, or in the bathtub, or just there to kind of receive. There's an energy dynamic that we're kind of moving. So try to just lay back in your bed or wherever you are, and let's got a few cute little small poems. The opposite of breathing is breath, dancing in and out of existence. Be yourself. Be not. It doesn't matter. The flow is there no matter what. That's where we kind of return to the beingness of it, where you're kind of floating between being and non-being, getting used to not having control and sometimes seeing control. It kind of flows between those two. So this is, in a way, what the retreat is. This is kind of a weird process because it's kind of, I've kind of created this space just to figure out, testing out what actually fits and how we energy, or an easy, simple way to move through the energy body, like I have. So that's why I'm the guide on this journey. So lay back. Let's let the energy come in. Like we're opening up that space in our head, and it's almost like a lightness and pressure coming down. A lot of times that pressure almost feels like pain. We used to experience the body as pain, but the body can also have the other side, or heaviness. The other side is lightness or bliss or ease. So gradually, as we move through the energy, the more we will start to experience the other side of this. Yeah, open up the chest, the shoulders, the elbows, the yawn. Stretch it out. It's like a cat just coming in, coming out, dropping down, dropping in, dropping out. And then there's more energy coming in. And it's like just opening up, turning your fingers, opening up your hands, receiving. That is what this is about, receiving instead of controlling. To receive, you have to dare to be naked, you have to dare to be open, you have to dare to be vulnerable. That is what receiving means. Not in control. Control blocks reception. Yet we don't want to be stupidly naive. We kind of, so this why we're moving a little bit at a time, gradually in, because the energy is gradually expanding. So let's drop it down into your chest, to your back of your shoulders, back of your scapula, back of your arms, back of your spine, your back. Down into your belly, into your hips, into your genitals. That's an expansion of the breath, this expansion of the energy, connection, the awareness. Down into your thighs, into your legs, into your ankles. Into the floor, into the bottom, the ground, into Mother Earth. And from there, it kind of comes up like a star, like a shine, like an energy, like fire, just going up to the heavens, filling you kind of with more breath, filling you with more ease, filling you with more relaxation. Opens up the space. Shift those hips a little bit more. And let the energy through. Some people fell asleep yesterday. That was cute. The energy moves a little bit different every day of the retreat. That's the fun. This energy, the week kind of moves through. We're moving through different layers of energy, so it will feel different in feeling, in the physical, in the emotional, in the mental, in the spiritual. Good. Let it out. Breathe it out. Good. Good. We're kind of done for today. Open your eyes. Shake it loose like the cat. Move it out, whether you're doing it now or you're watching this later. It's going to be last day tomorrow, so looking for some little fun comments tonight or tomorrow morning. And yeah, it's been a beautiful weekend so far. Different. Every retreat is very different. The energy is very different because there are different stuff that needs to be released. And it's been a beautiful day. And it's going to continue to be a beautiful day. A little cooler here in Chicago. It's kind of nice. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. And